What's up, everybody? My name's Chance. Today we're going to be hopping into the Festival of Gods event, Nylea's Call of the Wild. Sorry, I was about to mash it all together, but the Festival of Gods event, and this is the Nylea's Call of the Wild event within that event, if that makes sense. So what's going to happen, we're going to get this emblem, both players, that says whenever you cast a creature spell with converted mana cost 4 or greater, you're going to draw a card. So obviously this event has a lot of potential to support a bunch of different decks that are very interesting, right? So we're actually going to be playing 3 different decks today, and I'm not going to do the deck tech or deck breakdowns for them because, well, there's 3 of them, and that would end up taking me personally like 20 minutes to do. So the deck lists are going to be down below. You can take ideas from those and, you know, make them your own. And the matches, you know, of course, we'll have them in order with the deck list. So thanks everybody for watching. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe if you're new here, of course. And yeah, we're gonna go and hop right into our matches. Our Skinner gonna be a next foe for the day. This seems okay. We have a lower end and we have an upper end. We just don't have a middle end, which is a little weird, right? But yeah, it's okay. Ooh, is our opponent playing big red? I actually have brewed up a big red deck myself. Would you like to see it? I think hitting them with the burglar's rat first is better. I really do like this art here. This is really nice. Ooh, they just got rid of an annex. So we're gonna make him discard a card as well. Storm's Wrath. Heraldic Banner, and they're named red for that, yeah. Interesting, we can actually go Davriel here, but we're not quite dealing damage, so I think I'm going to go Yorox. Wait for the Davriel for next turn. What did we hit there? Another Heraldic Banner. Okay, fine by me. Might start seeing creatures. Neheb. Okay, so they're going for like a discard deck. Interesting. Alright, so I don't think we go for Davriel given they have a Neheb. We'd rather hit it with the Spark Harvest, so we're going to go Yorox, make them discard. Or exile, rather, not even discard, just exile. Then we'll hit them with the Spark Harvest and we'll wait on the Davriel. We'll sacrifice the burglar rat because I'd rather have extra Yorox. And we'll get in with that sweet 1 damage. Haha. So, yeah, the basis for this deck, we're trying to... Ooh, Perforos. Interesting. We're trying to play onto the fact that people want to draw a lot of cards in this event. Now, granted, our opponent's actually trying to discard a lot of cards, which is going to be interesting. An interesting little mix-up for us, right? 1 more mana, we can get down Massacre Girl or Obnixilis. Massacre Girl, obviously not ideal right now, but we are destroying our opponent's hands. There goes the big pig. And we'll get in 2 more with Yorox Finlurkers, and then 2 more with Davriel. So our opponent's hemorrhaging quite a little bit of health here. If we get down to Underworld Dreams, that'd be great. We do also have Grey Merchant to help us, so Grey Merchant at this point would deal 5, 6... No, I'm sorry, 4, 5, 7. But that end race should clear out that Davriel, yeah. So they're going for the big red, big plays. Grey Merchant. We still need 1 more mana for that, so we're going to play another Davriel. Make them discard again. Davriel will bite the bullet here, but that's okay. I think we do swing back in. So we're trying to hemorrhage them down. Grey Merchant, it will enter and deal 6 damage when it does enter. With the board like it is. Now, obviously, I'd like to get in another land. And then get down Obnixilis. That'd be ideal here. So we'll see what they do with the end raise, or yeah, the raise board, not end raise, I'm sorry. I think I've been calling it wrong this entire time. The raise board, not end raise, Ilrog. Ooh, still need some more, what's it called, but I'll take a Murderous Rider, for sure. So I'll attack. We're going to wait and use a Murderous Rider before their attack phase. Yeah, right before they go to attack. Also, I do apologize if y'all can hear the dogs. So right here, destroy. Ilrog. Ooh. Of course, we're going to take a little bit of damage here. I just need one land. I know we're playing 24. It seems odd that we're stuck on 4, but, you know, getting mana screwed is part of Magic. Underworld Dreams, well, that's something. Would I rather have that or a Murderous Rider? Honestly, I think I'd rather have the Underworld Dreams. They're going to be drawing a card every single turn. Don't get me wrong, Murderous Rider is great for healing us up, but I think this is perfectly fine. Give me a timeout. Alrighty, sorry about that. Dogs went a little haywire. We will swing in with both of our creatures and get them down to 7. Our Skinner, they're looking a little low on life, I'm not gonna lie. They'll go down to 6 after they draw a card thanks to Underworld Dreams. And Gray Merchant actually will have enough thanks to Underworld Dreams to finish them off on any given turn that we can draw a mana. No, never mind. Our Skinner just gonna bite the bullet. They're going to say no. So being able to take down that mono red, big red, is actually very nice considering how volatile that deck can get. So picking up another prize, that is fantastic for us. Marta Tarda, going to be our foe here. What a name, Marta Tarda. Sure. I mean, if we can hit some green lands, hopefully. I just need one, really. Just give me one forest. I can make it work with this Leafkin. We're living on a prayer here a little bit. That's okay. It's A to the okay. As long as our opponent decides to play. Not, we're gonna be in a little bit of trouble. That's for sure. I gotta delete some of this old footage while we're waiting on our foe here. They're just sort of taking their sweet time. Marta, hey, hello. Oh, that's Kiora and a big narwhal thing. Not gonna lie, your what's it called is dope, Marta. There we go. They're here. They're mulliganing. They're thinking. I feel like I have a piece of hair falling from my head. Perfect. Here we go. Yeah, so I would really like a forest here. Not gonna lie, I'm pretty much basing my entire... Oh, that hurts. That's okay. Forest here. Still be happy. Fabled Passage. Well, I'd almost rather just wait and hit the guaranteed, right? This way they think we're mono blue. Wow. A 2/3 Graces. Man, there's a Grazer. A little late. Also, we don't really have we don't have any green mana for you, buddy. So I can either go Growth Spiral and hope for some more green mana, or I can go Leafkin and produce more green mana, or I can go Oro and again hope for more green mana. I like the Leafkin strategy the best. Now they may remove the Leafkin, but if they don't, it has the highest potential for the best outcome, right? Crawl Harpooner. Well, I'd have to say we struck pretty good there. They won't swing in with the Voracious Hydra, so yeah. Perfecto. We're up to 4, 5, 6 mana. What can we do with 6 mana effectively? Play Oro, Growth Spiral, and Arboreal? Potentially. Play a 4/4 Graces. Not terrible. Honestly, I like to wait a little bit longer on my Graces, so I think I will go for the Oro path. Let's get you down. Mass Manipulation. That's very fun. It's very, very fun. So we can go Growth Spiral, and then do we want to Grazer down? I mean, I guess we could use Leafkin in place. Wow, both? Yeah. I'll use Leafkin to get a Grazer down. It won't do anything for us, but I'd rather block with Grazer than Leafkin. So, I'd rather Grazer die than Leafkin. A lot of things I'd rather Grazer brunt. We're going to take this damage. We're not in fear of dying or any of that kind of crazy stuff, so We are up to 5/6 mana, so again, we could do that with the Leafkin. I think I'd rather just go for the Risen Reef. We could hit Mass Manipulation and take one of their things that they have. I'm not too interested in it, to be completely honest. Also, I just had a weird whistle there with my mouth, my teeth. Any hoosers, looks good to me. We have like our top end here. We sort of drew into our top end first, which is, it's always a little bit awkward, you know. It's never super fantastic. Protection from blue. Well, we we don't like that. So one Grazer is probably gonna bite it here. Yeah, just boop. Again, I don't mind so much the Crawl Harpooner. 3 damage, 8 damage, no. I think we can all agree that's how that goes, right? So we have plenty of blue mana here. I actually would like to get more green mana down. Ooh, you need 4 mana, or 4 creatures, don't you? Yeah, you do. If we had 4 creatures, we could pay 2 for this and at least get their Voracious and their Crawl, which I wouldn't feel super bad about. Or even Paradise, right? And Crawl wouldn't be too shabby. We could Agent of Treachery, but that's a little expensive considering we don't have Facet to really back it up. We can Crisis for 4/5, but that's a little awkward. So everything is a little awkward simply because of this Leafkin. So I think we will Agent of Treachery because it's the only non-awkward thing, right? Draws us a land. We will take there. Give me your Paradise Druid, actually. I'll take the extra mana. Thanks. Of everything you have, that's what I want. I'm going to bite it with the Grazer to the Ceratops. And I think, ooh, another Ceratops. Well, that is very unfortunate for us. But we'll live, and that's the most important thing. Of course, we can't mass manipulate the Ceratops, but we can take the other creatures and then block into them. So, here we're going to block you. We're going to take that. So we have Force, that's extra mana. This is extra mana. We can play the Oro. We're in a pretty good position. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. So we can take the 2 extra side creatures, or as far as the Crisis go, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we realistically would hit 6, right? Or Oro, and just get him back down. Tell you what. Let's go 5, 6, and I'd rather leave the breeding pool open than anything else. So we'll draw 1 extra card thanks to the little passive, then we'll draw all those cards. Crisis will come down, we'll gain some extra life. Growth Spiral to get down another land? Yeah, don't mind if I do. That gives us some Cavalier of Thorns, which will be great up against the Shifting Ceratops. And, you know, again, for now, we're going to be in a little bit of trouble. Great Hinge. It's a little scary, I'm not going to lie. Little bit scary. But we can always block with the Risen Reef. Risen Reef doesn't... Yes, it's nice with the Cavalier of Thorns, don't get me wrong, but it's not necessarily essential. So, we're going to take 10 here. Boom, boom. We have to get these Cavalier of Thorns down, absolutely. Alright, so just off the rip, Cavalier of Thorns, give me the giant monsters emblem. Proc Nissa, ooh, Nissa is fantastic. So we'll get the proc on the Risen Reef, we'll take the action there. How many cards? We still have 32. We still have plenty of time to win this game. I don't want to see another Nissa quite so soon. I feel like 1 is going to be fine with how many... is this onto the battlefield tap? Nope, just onto the battlefield. Fantastic. I feel like I always forget that, but whatever. So we can actually play our other Cavalier of Thorns, which I think is perfectly fun. We are down to 5 health, which is a little worrying, right? Maybe we should get the Oro. Yeah, let's just get the Oro. I'm a little scared for my life. No, I don't. I just feel weird exiling things like Agent of Treachery, you know? You're like, even if I'm not playing a graveyard deck, I don't want you out of there, man. We have a Cavalier of Thorns. We can always bring you back with that. And realistically, that's what I would bring back with Cavalier of Thorns. That or a Mass Manipulation. Is it only permanents? Put another target card. Wow. That's crazy. Yeah, we'll enter that tab. And now we can use a Thassa. I'm gonna take their Great Hinge, just so we're all clear on that. Everything's coming together. Right, nice. Now it asks me if I want to attack, and I'll say, yeah, sure, I guess I'll swing in with this big old 6/6 Krasis, and you'll probably block with the Crawl Harpooner, but I'm still gonna get in 4 damage. Ha ha ha. And we don't really care about taking the Crawl Harpooner anyways. We have a different object for the Agent of Treachery. Come on back and give me this Great Hinge. They'll probably concede here, because that's a huge steal. We have the Cavalier of Thorns to block. We have enough health. So, unless they have something else up their sleeve, they could always do it, and then I just look like an ass. Which, you know, that happens a fair bit. Not gonna lie, but we're sitting in a pretty good position. I gotta say. Ooh, I don't like how this card is so stretched for this emblem. That's a bittle. A bittle? I was gonna say a bit and a little. That's a bit worrisome, like ugly, you know? 4/5 Voracious Hydra to fight that. And they give one of them trample? Does that work? I mean, it does, doesn't it? It gets us to 8. That's their trick. What a beautiful trick. Good game. Alright, so we ended up losing, but I had fun with it in the end. Does it really matter? I don't think so. Marta Charta taking the victory, and I think they deserve it. I played a little greedy there, okay? I'll be the first one to say it. Axton. Gonna be our next foe. Rocking the Nico Bolas avatar. Yeah, this isn't terrible. We can get a head start on them. Potentially get a Thassa's Oracle down. I think we will go Thassa's and then keep up mana for Essence until we get the mana for Thassa. So Thassa's Oracle. I do want that island on top actually. So that way we can hit this Thassa on curve. So, we don't play the Illyrio's, we leave mana up for the Essence capture. They don't play anything. Wow. Alright, let's get down to Thassa if they'll allow it. I don't think they can counter it, but they might be able to kill it. Well, exile it, not kill it. You know what I mean. Can they exile it? Is there a card? No Murderous Rider on Thassa's Oracle. Well, that's not nearly that bad. Of course, they may end up playing the what's it called here? No, Fires of Invention. Okay, and then Nightmare Shepherd? Murderous Rider? Whatever it is? Nightmare Shepherd. Not quite in the right ballpark there, Chance. Alright, so we can go Illyrio's here and still have mana for Essence Capture, which I really enjoy. So Illyrio's will give us one of those. Correction, Illyrio's will give us 2 of those. Forget about Thassa. Fantastic. So this is why I really like Illyrio's. It's great little free creature generation, basically. Little Essence Capture that, and we can put a counter on you, because why not? How much mana was this? 4? So only have 1 mana. Well, they do have fire, so they can the devil. Oh, they just killed the Illyrio strap. That's not a bad plan. But it's all the plays you got for that turn. So we can Gadwick for 2 if we want to, or we can just play Gadwick normally and then just have the extra 2 mana for either a Teferi or an Essence Capture. Kind of like that, perfectly fine. So we'll pay 0. Confirm 0. And then next to combat, we can swing in here. That won't die for sure. Honestly, we can swing in here. I don't mind that trade. Alright, next damage. Wow, they actually took the death on the Murderous Rider. That's a little surprising. Little surprising. So yeah, Gadwick, you'll just be the one that gets bounced here. You don't really do anything, but Seeing as how I don't want to bounce tokens, I think it'll be okay. Also, I gotta remember where my camera is set. Also, apparently if you hit tab, it just brings up the friends tab. So that's interesting. Ritual of Soot. I don't know what tapping their fires and invention is going to do for us, but if this Teferi's Time Twist will go off, our Gadwick will at least be saved. There we go. And then what else do they follow that up with? Theater of Horrors. Alright. Hey, Gadwick. Welcome back. Long time no see. We can Finale of Revelation for 1. I don't really like that. We do still have the mana for Essence Capture. We may just wait. We do have the mana for Castle Adventurous, right? Yeah. 4. Yeah, this is probably fine. Let's just get in damage with Gadwick. I mean, it's a 4 power creature. That's solid damage. And then yeah, we'll just bounce you right on back, Gadwick. You'll lose the little counter you had, but that's okay. This way he's ready in case something does attack. Let's see. Do they go for that bacon to the pie? They do indeed. Alright, so we'll resolve it. And do they have one more play? They do. They have another fires. I think that's it though, right? It's all the spells they can play. You can sacrifice a food, of course. Pass. Alright, so that's it for their turn. We're going to go ahead and take this Scry. Do I want another Gadwick? We can draw with it. We can. Sure. I'll take another Gadwick. And you know what? This time, we're going to pay 2. Could have paid 1 and just simply got the island and then had mana for the Essence Capture as well. That might have been a mistake. Wow, all the islands. There they are. There's all the lands we were looking for. We can submit 0. There's no reason to keep doing this. If he's tapped, I don't mind it because then it gives us a defender and I can justify that in my own mind. But if he's not tapped, it's a little hard. So Blood Crypt probably coming down. Yeah. And then what? Murderous Rider. Cool. And then do they play the Murderous Rider? That's the question. They do. So there, again, I just missed it with the Essence Capture, huh? Alright, so we can Finale for 5. Still not exactly where I want to be. We can also just use Thassa to keep tapping their Midnight Reaper. That works for me. We can use Thassa plus Essence Capture. Resolve that. Resolve that. Let's see, this costs 4, so it's either a Scry or we use Thassa. I think I'd rather use Thassa. Yep, tap that. Alrighty, right on to my turn, huh? I mean, we're getting the mana there. How many do we have? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We need 2 more mana and the turns to play it. I would really just like to hit something besides mana, I'm not gonna lie, but that's okay. I guess we can keep doing this. They can keep hitting us with their Theater of Horrors. What else do they have? Blood Crypt and Bedevil. So resolve. Let's see if they do it again. Another fires. Interesting. Yeah. And Thassa. I mean, I guess at one point we'll be able to use Castle Vantress. Not quite there. Back to my turn. Fairy Time Twist. Well, that doesn't exactly do it for us either. But again, we can start Castle Vantressing, so we're at a better position, I'd say. We'll keep skipping. They're not making progress. We're not making progress. We are dying a little on the inside. That's okay. Who isn't though, right? So is life. Come on, Axton, hit me with your voice crack. Hit me with your Theater of Horrors. Be a real man. Poke me down slowly. So we currently have 9 mana, 10 mana in with the one in hand. Resolve that. Cool, cool. Resolve this. Cool, cool. Tap this. I mean, we could essence capture it, right? Yeah, sure. Submit 0. Submit 0. I think that's fine. Just to make sure we don't have to keep tapping 2 creatures. Just get rid of it, and then we will tap you because that's just your life. Midnight Reaper. Why do I keep wanting to call you Midnight Reaper? Murderous Rider. That is your godforsaken name. Okay, so again, we can finale. Do y'all want a finale? Do y'all want to do a small finale? It just seems so pointless when we're so close. We're so close. We'll wait on it. I'm fine with that. I think we can get there before they kill us. You know, and that's all we really need, right? At the end of the day. So come on, hit me with Theater Force. And then what is this? Another Theater Force? Ah, I am gonna tap you. It's happening. It's always happening. Pass. You gonna hit me with another theater? Yeah. Is this just the life we live now? Sure, sure. Play another theater for us. I don't think those stack really. You know what I mean? Hey, look at this. We can finally scry while also using what's her face? Hey, we were gonna draw into a Gadwick on that turn. I don't want another essence capture, thank you, but I will take the Gadwick. Interestingly enough, how much does Scophos cost? It also costs 4 to remove something from combat, so it's basically the same cost as Thassa. So we'll go for a Gadwick for how many though? That's the question, right? We have 5, 7 left over, so I can go Gadwick for 3 and still have mana for that, or Gadwick for 1, draw 1 card. Well, we'd end up drawing 2. This is fine, actually. Ooh, Thassa's Oracle is fantastic. And another island. That's great, too. I don't quite want to play the Thassa's Oracle because I want to have enough mana to tap their creature as well as use Essence Capture, so Thassa's Oracle will be coming down next turn, but I think we're getting there. That also was 11 lands, so you know what they say, 1 more land and whatnot. Anyways, I think we're doing okay. You know, we weathered the storm, and boy oh boy was it a storm. So what else do they have here? Temple of Malice and a Bedevil. We can almost assuredly guarantee ourselves that Bedevil is coming for our Gadwick, right? So we're about to Teferi Time Twist there, which takes out the ability to Essence Capture, or takes out the ability to tap with Thassa's, right? Well, let's see. They also have a Captive Audience, which, not gonna lie, that's gonna hurt, because they're getting that down regardless. Angaroth's Rampage. We can tap here. That keeps that from dealing damage to us, but they probably hit us with the Captive Audience. What do we do with the Captive Audience? We don't want to discard our hand, right? Your life total becomes 4. I mean, that's not terrible for us. Realistically, that's not terrible. Alright, so not quite to my turn yet. We do want to scry. Stern Dismissal, return target creature. Ugh. Stern Dismissal. If only you could flip this Captive Audience back to them. I don't think, well, that's useful. That's not. This land will be our 12th, which is the finale, so yeah, make my life become 4. Whatever, it's only dealing 3 damage. We'll do this, and then we can finale for 10, right? ++ team confirm. It doesn't matter what we tap here, does it? Okay, cool beans. Untap up to 5 lands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, just in case. You never know. Alright, now infinite hand size forever. Wahahaha. Illyrios isn't bad, just give us a board state if we're going to give them zombies on the next turn. And we can go Lirios plus Thassa's Oracle, which is pretty good. So, alright, so let's go Lirios. I guess we're just tapping all your Fires of Invention. That's happening. Thassa's, right? Or we could keep up 2 mana for an Essence Capture. I don't think that's necessarily bad either if they go to play a creature. Not that we're necessarily scared of any of their creatures. Yeah, Thassa's Oracle doesn't directly do anything for us here. We will swing in with these two though. Still have the one to defend with over there. Yeah, this will be fine. And we'll bounce the Illyrios instead of the Gadwick, because the Gadwick has a counter on it. So this way, Illyrios can spawn us up some more tokens. Now we have 2 defending us. They do get to deal some damage with Theater of Horrors. We'll just have to hope that it's not 4. We'll have to hope that they can't get there, you know? Oop. Rakdos Showstopper is a little bit worrisome. Is this Sacrifice? Destroy, so Thassa won't be affected by that regardless. They're at 6 health. Why would they just sacrifice their creature like that? That doesn't make much sense. We're so close. So close and yet so far away. Ritual of Soot. Okay, so that's one of their spells. And then what for their other? You know? Rakdos Showstopper? But then I just Essence Capture, and you know I have Essence Capture. Like, you've seen that this game. Yeah, Theater of Horrors, that works. Eventually that works. Alright, so you can have the 5 zombies, that's whatever. I don't even care. I won't even pretend like I do. Too bad they come in all tapped and, or, you know, battlefield or sick and whatnot. This isn't gonna work. We may just be out of luck here. How many can we mass manipulate? That's 6, 7, 8, 9. So we can do 8. We can get 4 of the zombies, but that's still not going to save us from the Theater of Horrors. I don't know how we stay alive here. How do we allow ourselves to swing in with Thassa and get rid of all their things? You know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? Alright, so we can go Thassa's Oracle. I don't think that'll put Thassa online though. I really don't know what I want at this point. I don't think I really wanted any of those, but I am planning on going another Thassa's Oracle here. This will turn our Thassa online. We're not going to be drawing any cards here, are we? Unless we play a Dream Eater. If we do play a Dream Eater and draw into a card, what would we prefer to have? Probably a land, right, for more playables. So if I play a Dream Eater, I can bounce one of their zombies, but that's it. You can't bounce the Theater of Horrors and guarantee they can't play them. We can't mass manipulate to take them. We can play this, and then we'll see what where we're at. We have 4 mana left. Don't think we need another one of those. Don't think we need another one of those or another one of those. We're running out of time, ladies and gentlemen. We're using all of our timeouts. Bouncing the Theater of Horrors doesn't do anything unless we can also bounce the Fires of Invention, and that's even still like risky. So we'll just have to bounce these. Yeah. We're down to 1 health. This is so absolutely terrifying. Oh, we already played a land, so we don't have 4 mana. We only have 3. Ugh. How many cards? We have 27. Might should have just went for the mill on myself. That might have been... You know what? It's a good game. It's a game over. It's a good game. We lost. It was a long and hard, arduous battle, but ultimately, Fires of Invention and Rakdos. But I'm still having a lot of fun with this event. It's been very eye-opening for a lot of decks for me, so that's great.